Welcome back to Bizarre Regs, the channel that uncovers the weirdest and wildest laws from around the world. Today, we're headed to Greece, where you'll need to double-check your footwear before visiting any ancient ruins. That's right, in Greece, it's illegal to wear high heels at archaeological sites. So, what's going on here? Let's dive into it. Okay, so picture this. You're visiting Greece, the birthplace of Western civilization, and you're ready to explore some of the most iconic historical sites in the world. The Acropolis, the Parthenon, it's going to be amazing. But before you head out, you should know there's one important rule: no high heels allowed. And no, it's not a fashion police thing. It's actually about protecting the ancient sites. You see, Greece is home to thousands of archaeological treasures, many of which are incredibly fragile. These ancient ruins have stood the test of time, but they're still vulnerable to damage, especially when you've got sharp objects, like the thin points of high heels, digging into the ground. Over time, those little marks can cause serious wear and tear, and that's something the Greek government wants to avoid at all costs. High heels might not seem like a big deal, but when hundreds or even thousands of visitors wear them while walking on ancient stone, it can cause some real damage. That's why the ban exists. It's all about preservation. Greece's ancient ruins are priceless, and the goal is to make sure they last for generations to come. The rule mainly applies to sites like the Acropolis in Athens and other popular destinations where the ancient stonework is directly exposed to visitors. High heels can scratch or chip away at these fragile surfaces, so the law is in place to prevent unintentional harm. And honestly, can you imagine trying to navigate uneven ancient stone steps in stilettos? Not the best idea. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you can't visit these sites in style. You just need to opt for more practical shoes, like sneakers or flat sandals, when visiting historical sites in Greece. And if you're ever unsure about what's allowed, there are usually signs posted at the entrance to remind visitors of the rules. Interestingly enough, Greece isn't the only country to have laws like this. Other nations with ancient landmarks and historic sites also have similar bans on high heels or even sharp-edged footwear. It's all about preservation and making sure that these cultural treasures remain intact for future generations. So, if you're planning a trip to Greece and have your heart set on exploring the Acropolis or any other ancient ruins, just remember to leave the high heels at the hotel. Not only will you be helping to protect these incredible sites, but you'll probably have a much easier time walking around without worrying about tripping over ancient stones. Thanks for hanging out with me today as we explored Greece's high heel ban, a law that proves even the smallest details, like your shoes, can make a big difference when it comes to preserving history. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more strange and fascinating laws from around the world, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Do you know of any other weird laws about fashion or dress codes? Drop them in the comments below. This is Bizarre Regs, where we keep the world weird, one law at a time. See you next time.